The game of blackjack is quite simple. The goal is to get as close to a sum of 21 without going over. You are dealt 2 cards to start with and can request additional cards. Once you've decided taking additional cards isn't worth the risk, you stand with the total you have. If your total ever goes over 21, you lose. Though you may be playing at a table with other gamblers, you are only ever competing against the dealer. Other players may get a higher total than you, but all that matters in the end is that you finish higher than the dealer. In one of my math classes, we started looking at probability. Things like dice immediately entered the picture, and a deck of cards wasn't far behind. With 52 on the table, card games quickly came to mind. I gave in to temptation and we played blackjack. Put the desks in a circle and one of the students served as dealer and primary instructor for the game at hand. Some students didn't want to play. Past experiences taught them blackjack was not their game, but once we got playing, everyone seemed to enjoy it. Card totals bloomed higher and higher. Students took calculated risks as they aimed for 21. Some even showed their luck getting repeated natural blackjacks. Tupac Shakur rapped of the rose that bloomed from concrete. The flower that took the soil it was allotted and grew despite its initial conditions. He said how we should celebrate the resilience it shows and how it got to where it is. Not all blackjacks start as natural 21s. Some start out low, building up slowly and eventually accumulating. Others start out near their goal and shoot for stardom, sometimes hitting bust along the way. Maybe that's what being a student's all about. A couple starting cards and deciding what to take on from there. Knowing that the only person you have to compete with is standing across from you, and those who are alongside can only help and provide insight. When the cards are all flipped, it's just you versus the dealer. Totality versus totality. But in all actuality, some things look different in alternate realities. Balance the cards you're dealt. Only compete with one person, and that's yourself. This week I danced between acting as the dealer and just another player at the table, seeing how I could get students to shift their perspective on where they get information. How could they best use the cards they were dealt? How could I show them that with a little bit of luck, they could end with the greatest possible outcome? But you know, as they say, only the good get lucky. I'll see you next week.